Okay, so I'm gonna have a I'm gonna have my helper here. So I know, I shorten it up. These are the picks for the XFL Week One, which I don't know what. I'm gonna be wrong. Okay, I just flat. I'm gonna be wrong. I might go 0-4 this week. Like that's it. It might be that bad. But I decided because what I do with the NFL is I go nicknames or kind of shorten it up. I might just go like for the top one. It's the Vegas Vipers at the Arlington Renegades. I might just go Vipers versus Renegades and stuff like that. For week two. So it's not really working for me to kind of abbreviate stuff right now. So we'll see. We'll see if you guys want me to keep abbreviating like I do for the NFL. I think I'm gonna figure out something else. I'm fine with like OG or Ren or DEF Def. Something like that is fine. But like SSD, STB, SAB. I don't know, like that stuff. It doesn't really appeal to me. But let me know if you like it like this, or should I go and just go again? Vipers versus Renegades. Guardians versus Roughnecks. Battlehawks versus Brahams, I think it's how you pronounce it. I don't know how to. And then Dragons Defenders. But first game here. So again, I don't know a thing. Okay, I've seen some footage of them at practice, but I don't. I'm just going off of like it's just kind of like a coin flip in my head. I'm just like, okay, we're just gonna go with this team. So I went with the Vipers. Over the Renegades. Again, it's I'm probably gonna go 0-4 this week. Once I have some footage where it's like I can sit down, I can look at this, kind of figure stuff out. How well do they play against this team? It'll be easier as the season goes on. It'll be easy to figure out who's the best team in the league, who's the worst team in the league. Right now, they're all 0-0, and we have no idea at all. So I'm gonna go with the Vipers. It's opening. It's 3 p.m. For me. 3 p.m. Central Time is when this game starts. So this is the opening game of the XFL. And I'm interested to see what happens. This one, I believe, is this one on ABC? Yeah, this one's on ABC. So both 3 p.m. games, Saturday and Sunday, are both on ABC for me. And then ESPN hosts the other two games. So the night games are going to be on ESPN, and then the day games are apparently going to be on ABC. So, I'm probably going to do this game. I'm probably going to stream this first game here, and then I might stream Battlehawks and Brahams too. We'll see. But I'm going to go, again, Vipers. Again, I'm just kind of I'm kind of extending it a little bit because I don't really know what to say for these teams. So, Vipers over Renegades. We have the Orlando Guardians facing off against the Houston Roughnecks. I'm going to go Houston. They need a good team. Houston needs something. They have the cheating Astros, and you have the Texans, who have not been good since you had a certain QB there that, we don't need to talk about. So Houston needs some love. So I'm going to give them some love, and I'm going to say they beat the Guardians on opening week. Then we have the St. Louis Battlehawks against the San Antonio Brahams. Whatever the hell. I don't know how to say this shit. It's some sort of like bull or whatever. I've heard of it. I don't know exactly what they are, but it's Brahms. So, I'm going to go with St. Louis. I talked about this in the past. I'm happy they have a team again after everything they've been through. If you don't know, I mean, there's been a lot of controversy. There's been a lot of crap that's happened on the legal side of why the Rams left. And, like they had to pay, I think it was a couple billion? It might have been a couple billion. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was like 500 million or something like that. But basically, the Rams owner and all this, after they moved to LA, they basically had to pay back like a bunch of money, and they this was like a 2-year thing where they went to court for like 2 or 3 years to settle this. So I'm happy St. Louis finally again has a team. I thought they had a good fan base last time the Battlehawks were in there, which again was 2020, or 2019, 2020, just before COVID started. They had fans in the stadium, so obviously, I'm happy for them to get football back again. It's the XFL, it's not the NFL, but again, this is supposed to be like a G League for the NFL, so I'm happy for them. We'll see how they do. And then I don't think the NFL has ever been to San Antonio. So we got a San Antonio team. Again, I think this is the first time, maybe like the 80s USFL or XFL. Oh no, I guess XFL would have been early 2000s. So maybe one of these like years ago spring leagues, young leagues that didn't really flourish. Maybe they've been to San Antonio, but I can't recall anything. So, they got a team, another Texas team. I mean, you have Dallas, it's one of the biggest fan bases in the NFL. So, like, they call themselves America's team, but obviously, they're not really. But, so, another Texas team, kind of takes away the spotlight from the Houston Roughnecks. But, Houston deserves love, okay? Houston deserves love. But, again, San Antonio. Wait, am I getting, yeah. Hang on. Yeah. If this is the first ever time they've been to San Antonio, good for them. So I'm gonna go Battlehawks. Whoops. We'll see. We'll see. It'll be interesting. It really will be. We have a 9 p.m. game on week 2. Oh, on Thursday. Whoa. We got Thursday. Oh my God, I should really look at the schedule. Anyway, our final matchup of the week 1 is the Seattle Sea Dragons taking on the DC Defenders. Now I've split between, supporting the Battlehawks just again because, everything they've been through, and supporting the Sea Dragons because that's what I was, a fan of. I was a fan of them and the Vipers in 2020, but I lent more towards the Sea Dragons. So, or I guess they were just the Seattle Dragons last time. Point is, I'm leaning between these two being my favorite teams for the XFL. I will see how, post week 1, I'll probably make it an official decision. But right now, these are my, 2 teams I'm going to support in the XFL. And then obviously I have my breakers in the USFL. So I already know who I want for them. For that league, but just haven't officially picked one. But I am going to go with the Defenders to win. I don't know. I haven't really I haven't really gone and looked for a lot of power rankings, but last time the Dragons weren't, the best team in the league in the in the XFL, but it's a different team. It's going to be different players and all this other crap. So we'll see how they play. I hope they prove me wrong, and I hope they beat the Defenders. But again, I might go 0-4. I seriously might this week. But after this week, once we have footage on them again, just as stated at the start, I'll feel a lot better. Who I think can win, who's a good team, who's not a good team. But I mean, by week 10 or whatever it is, by the playoffs, a team might lose week 1. But they go to the championship game. So you can't put a ton of stock into these, the first week here. So, yes, that's my pick. So I'm going the Vipers, the Roughnecks, the Battle Dragons, and then the Defenders. Let me know down below who are you picking. Again, I kind of extended this just because. But we got a Thursday game next week. We got one Saturday game and then 2 Sunday games, and then we go back to Saturday, and then we have 3 on. Okay, you know what? We're gonna take a look at this schedule here because they're bouncing around. There's 3 games on Sunday in week 3, so look for videos. Again, I'm gonna try to do power rankings. We'll do post week 1 power rankings. We'll do maybe every week, every other week. I don't know. I'll think. But we're gonna do XFL content. We're gonna do USFL content here in April. So we got 2 spring leagues. I'm excited. And yeah, for now, like the video, share the video around, don't forget to subscribe, and I'm out of here. Peace.